Even more exhausted than the day before, I found the early morning bus that would take me to Fox Glacier. The trip would take about 6 hours, winding my way through the mountains to the sea, then north up the west coast. The road through the mountains was very windy, and I soon regretted the amount of drinking I'd done the night before. At every good-sized town, the bus picked up a few more travelers. I was very surprised to see a collector's car in the middle of the Southern Alps. We had to circumnavigate several very large mountain lakes. I found that a bag of trail mix, a bottle of water, and an MP3 device are essential for long bus trips. The terrain of the west coast was very different from the high mountains, but equally dramatic. We made numerous rest stops along the long drive. Some had some unique moments. Fox Glacier is very small. Town would be generous. It's more of a jumping-off point for adventure seekers journeying to the glacier. 5-minute walk up the road brought us backpackers to our hostel. Like the hostel in Queenstown, this one had all the necessary amenities, and some extras. However, the overall atmosphere was far more friendly. There were no locks on any of the doors, but no concern about theft. The front desk even gave me a free fluffy towel. The common areas made interaction far more effortless. I even found the antiquated VCR more quaint than irksome. There is only one company that does tours of the glacier. Packages range from half-day hikes to multi-day mountain explorations. Arriving so late in the day, I chose the $99 half-day hike. It's only a 10-minute bus ride to the start of the glacier hike. Our guide explained the history of Fox Glacier and the surrounding area. You couldn't stop walking once you were on the glacial plain. Rock slides are common. The safest place to be is on the glacier itself. Fox Glacier has retreated and advanced several times just in the past 50 years. The rocks told the story of the massive movements. The climb up to the glacier wasn't strenuous, but it did get your heart going. The glacier was a lot more grungy than I expected. Small rocks and dust covered its icy surface. Once on the glacier, the temperature dropped considerably. The wind flows down the ice all the way from the top of the mountain. While my jacket kept my torso warm, my exposed hands were soon numb. Even with the crampons on my boots, walking on the ice was a bit of a challenge. The ice is in constant flux. Within the past 2 weeks, a small ice cave had formed. Our guide informed us that within a week it would probably be gone. We were only on the ice for an hour, but that was enough for me. While glaciers are nature at its most primitive and raw, ice is just ice. And while I'm sure my frozen hands had something to do with it, I was ready to go back. I was told by our guide that the cheapest place to get dinner was at Fox Glacier Inn. It was simple bar food, but very satisfying. I also tried pavlova, a quintessential Kiwi dessert made from meringue and cream.